Hello student, we will now understand the forward bias and reverse bias of diode so that we can easily identify the types of transistor. This is the transistor we have. This is emitter, this is base, this is collector. This transistor we can draw as a block diagram over here. So this is the block diagram of transistor which has three terminal. The middle one is called as base, this is emitter and this is collector. So if we see the inside of transistor, the transistor is made up of three material, two types of material, N material and P material. This N material is called as N-type semiconductor, which consists of electrons, whereas this P material is called as P-type of semiconductor, which consists of holes that are similar to positive charges. So remember that this is N-type semiconductor which contains electrons. They have the majority carrier electrons. This also contains electrons, whereas the P-type material consists of holes, large number of holes. They are called as positive charges. So how to make this line is called as junction. So we have PN junction. This junction has a barrier potential which do not allow electrons to flow from N region to P region. So we need to break this barrier potential by connecting P and N to the external battery. So if I connect this P and N to an external battery, like if I connect this P material to positive of battery and N material to the negative of battery, then this becomes forward bias. So in forward bias, current flows from N type to P type. That means the electrons from N type will enter into the region of P types and then it follows the closed path like this. So to make P-N junction forward bias, we have to keep P-type to positive, N-type to negative. If in such cases, the barrier potential will reduce, it will decrease to zero and electrons can easily will move from N region to the P region and will make a closed circuit. The current will flow. This is called as forward bias. Now, to understand reverse bias, we have to change the polarity. If I make P-type negative and N-type positive, earlier we have made P-type positive, N-type negative. Earlier we have made P-type positive, N-type negative for forward bias. Now we are making P-type negative and N-type positive. So we are connecting alternate potential, opposite polarity, like negative to positive, positive to negative. In such cases, the junction, the barrier potential of junction will increase and it will not allow electron to flow from N type to P type. So it will stop the flow of current. So current does not flow in the case when N type is positive and P type is connected to negative of battery. This is called as reverse bias. So in this way we understand forward bias and reverse bias of a PN junction. In the similar way, we will connect this transistor, this P, this base and then this emitter we will connect to the polarity of the battery. In the place of battery, we use here multimeter. So multimeter positive and negative probe are going to act as battery's terminal. And then on the display, we will find out how to check the display if it is forward bias and reverse bias.